next step is animations. We're going to keep this simple. The only thing I am requiring you to animate are the pictures. If you choose that you want to animate words as well, you may, but again, pictures is all that's required. So to do that, I'm going to click on my picture. I still have my motion box open from transitions, and I can add my animation. So object animations will be the animating section. Okay, right now it's a fade in on click. I can change that. I'm going to change the fade in to a spin. And I do not want to leave any of my timings on click. That means that you have to click each time to make it happen. When we do the presentations, we should click to get to the next slide. But for the format that we've set this up in, you should have everything on that slide appear automatically. That means that you need to change your timing to either after previous, so it happens after your transition, or with previous, so it happens at the same time as your transition. Typically, I recommend after previous. It's possible to add multiple animations to the same picture by clicking the Add Animation button again, but it's really not necessary for you to do that and can be distracting from the presentation. So if you accidentally have another animation on the same picture, you can simply delete it. Now let's say that you didn't have the motion box open. No big deal. If you click on the picture, you will have the Animate button. So again, it gave me a fade in. I'm going to change that. This time I think I'll do a zoom. And again, we want to change the timing. Let's say you don't have the motion box, and when you click on the picture, you don't have animate. No big deal. Go to slide, go to transition there, and then it'll bring up your motion box for you. So I'm on the picture. I want to add the animation. Fade in will be fine this time. Again, I'll change it to after previous. Now I wanted to show you something cool if you have multiple pictures on the same slide. I'm going to animate both my pictures because it is required to animate pictures for this assignment. I'm going to add the same animation for both of them. So let's do fly in from the bottom. One more thing as you're picking these, please make sure that you are not making them fade out or fly out. That will make the picture leave the screen instead of come onto the screen, and we don't want that to happen. I know there's not a lot of animation choices in Google Slides, not nearly as many as you're used to with PowerPoint, but it's okay. This is just going to be a simple project. So the good animations are appear, fade in, fly in from any direction, zoom in, and spin. Anything that's going to make it leave, you should not use. So I have set both of those as fly in from bottom. But remember I said I wanted to teach you something cool? I want to make those pictures animate at the same time. We never leave it on click. So I'm going to make this first one after previous, so it happens after my transition. Then I'm going to come down to the second one, and I'm going to change it from on click to with previous. That will make my pictures happen at the same time. Let me show you both of those. So I'm going to change it back to after previous for a second. So they both say after previous. If we look at this one, we have our transition, picture, picture. But that's not what I wanted to happen. I want the pictures to happen at the same time. So I'm going to change it to with previous. And I'll just hit play so you can see it here. So transition, and the pictures come up together. Anytime you play it, you either need to click on your slide or you need to hit stop when you're done so that you can do your things again.